A local company is accused of scamming grieving loved ones, and a loophole in our state law helped the company set up in Colorado Springs.
And a Target 13 investigation we showed you last night. Heritage cremation provider faces complaints across the country. It's an online company that arranges services through local crematories. Customers say they agree on a price, but then the company demands hundreds of dollars more and won't return any remains until they pay up.
KRDO News Channel 13's Emily Allen is live from the company's virtual headquarters in Colorado Springs with more on this Target 13 investigation.
James and Heather, Heritage cremation provider doesn't have a license, but according to Colorado law, that is okay. But several families who have used this business services say this business needs to be stopped.
That was my mom.
Kim Sverkowski thought losing her mom was tough enough.
It's so unbearable.
Until she tried to get her ashes back.
It just pours all of that pain back in.
The Sverkowskis say they are victims in a bait and switch. They agreed on a price with Heritage cremation provider, but days later, the Sverkowskis say the company started demanding more money.
I don't want anyone else to suffer like we have, and like countless other families have suffered. It's done. These people need to be put out of business.
The company is banned in other states, so why is Heritage cremation provider here in Colorado Springs? Mortuary science professor Martha Thayer says there is a loophole in our state's laws.
The only state in the country that does not require licensing of individuals. In all other 50 states, there is some form of licensing for funeral directors and/or embalmers.
Thayer says in the 1980s, the state was looking to cut costs, so it eliminated the Funeral Service Board.
When people think that there's not licensing and there's not tracking of individuals, it's going to be easier to come in, to set up shop, to do whatever they're going to do, with the misconception that they're not going to be held accountable. But the truth is that there are safety nets in place.
Now, people can file complaints that will be investigated.
It's still not a foolproof system by any means, but it is definitely better than what we've had in the past.
We've tried repeatedly to call Heritage cremation provider.
When will Mr. Damiano be in the office? Because I'd like to call back and speak with him.
He's not going to give any statements.
We asked about the allegations.
Ma'am, that's not true. Okay, those allegations are strictly untrue and unfounded. Okay, we're not going to have a comment. Okay, just so you know.
I'll scream and tell my story, tell my mom's story, until we get results.
The Sverkowskis say they aren't going to stop.
I know that my mom would want me to fight for other people, because that's who she was. She was a fighter for other people. She always rooted for the underdog. And in this case, we're the underdog.
The hardest part should be losing a loved one, not trying to track down their cremains. Experts say that you should check DORA or the Department of Regulatory Agencies before you decide on where to send your loved one. Also, the Better Business Bureau has compiled a list of complaints it's been able to verify. If you're interested in checking out either of those sites, I've included a link on KRDO.com. In Colorado Springs, Emily Allen, KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, hopefully we can see some positive changes. Thanks so much, Emily.